everyone. Welcome back to the Court of the Celtic Wyvern King as we jump back into our Stargate 5e campaign. We're going to go ahead and go around and say who you are, who you play, and what should the question be? No question tonight. So let's go ahead and go eeny, meeny, miny, Lisa.
Hey, I'm Lisa. I play Captain Brooke Walker, MD, Team Doctor, intermittent team leader for now. I love this game.
You really
and that is all. Do what? What was that?
I said you really want to surrender that title back, don't you? Sharifa will take it back anytime.
Alright, well, speaking of Sharifa, you're next.
Woohoo! Hey, everybody, I'm Stormy. I play Sharifa, the former team leader. Really hoping to get that title back because she feels like she has failed in some way of not having it, but she's getting there. And even though there's no question tonight for those about to die, we salute you.
And we lost B. Oh, there he is. Oh, excuse me. You live there, B? Oh, never mind. Oh, there he is. I'm alive. I'm alive. Yeah. Again, you live there?
I'm alive now, I think.
Right. Well, good. You get to go next.
So I missed everything you said in the beginning.
Just saying who you are and who you play. No questions tonight.
Oh, I am B, also known as the Necrotic Viper. I play Keshna the Scout.
Alright, and last but not least, Nick.
Everybody, I'm Nick. I'll be playing Viggo Sigmundsson, the Viking scientist of the group. Hopefully keep my skin in one piece tonight.
Yeah, maybe. Alright, and again, I am Kel, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King. Excuse me. The Chaos Coordinator, the Chaos Wrangler, the Man Behind the Curtain, the God's Oracle, whatever the hell you want to call me, as long as it's appropriate. Thank God Sam's not in here. Alright, but last we left off, the team had just gotten back from their mission to a desert planet where they got sand in all the wrong places. And as they went to go decompress in the mess hall, the entire base went onto a quarantine. They eventually found a way out of the mess hall, albeit it took multiple attempts. And when they finally found a way, or when they finally found their way out, they eventually found that, yeah, there's a reason there was a quarantine, as they found these literally flesh-eating bugs, kind of like the scarabs from the Mummy, in the armory. Because, granted, it was a smart move to go to the armory and get weapons, because who knows what caused the lockdown. They eventually found the maintenance shafts and was able to climb up to the next level, where they found Major Bell and a few of the other personnel. Not knowing where everyone is and what's happening, the team volunteers to try and see if there's a way to attempt to capture a bug, or bugs, since they're so small, to see if there's a way to kill them. Because what was y'all's game plan again when you got down to that level?
Fire extinguishers, I think.
Alright.
Yep. We know there are labs on this level, so if we can get one or two, we can examine it a little closer in the lab and see if what it might be vulnerable to.
Okay. Excuse me. Alright, so we'll go ahead and pick it up from there. You guys are still on the level with Major Bell and everything, so what are y'all doing?
I think he had just given us permission to head out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so We gathered fire extinguishers already, what we could find.
Yep.
So we're gonna head down to the level where the labs are. And are there I mean, I know the radio system is touch and go right now, but are there like good old fashioned walkie talkies anywhere?
I mean, there are, but I mean, your radios are basic walkie-talkies for the most part. Remember, that's usually what they use with like
Yeah, but right, but they're not working consistently.
Yeah.
If we're gonna do this, can I have a mod talk, please? Keshna's weaponless.
We're all weaponless.
No, y'all were at least able to grab some M9s. Remember?
That's true. Yeah.
I also have my screamer sticks.
Yeah, but do you really want to get up close and personal with these things?
Did you forget that they flex out a blade?
Still has the same reach.
I know, but they get close, I'm stabbing a bitch. A bug.
So the ones we saw were about what, like 3 to 5 inches long.
Yeah, literally the same size as the beetles from the Mummy.
Ah, there's that mental image. Okay.
Sorry.
Keshna's gonna look at Major Bell. Go. Remember my sniper training? You really want me to use this gun?
That's why we're giving you the fire extinguisher.
Well, how do you use that thing?
You pull the pin, aim the nozzle, and then squeeze the handle. It's like a Motok staff, but it shoots gas instead of frightening death.
Mm-hmm.
I like frightening death more.
All right, Brooke. How are we doing this?
Back to the maintenance shaft, down to the level where the labs are, and we'll just have to play it by ear as we go. No heroics, anybody.
Who's going first? Is our scout going first?
Yep.
I guess Keshna's going first. The
Yeah.
one if she doesn't want to go first. What is the role for this weapon anyhow?
All right, Keshna first, me second, then Nick, then Stormy. Watch our back, please.
All right, so you guys going down
I
with
guess
just
so.
the one extinguisher?
Is that the only one up here?
No, there's a couple.
Oh, we're going to take what we got. We'll leave them one, and we'll take the rest.
Okay.
Stormy, is that a problem? I see you shaking your head.
Huh? What?
Just remember, we're trying. The goal is to get one to bring it back to the lab so we can study it.
Right. All right, let's head out.
Vigo's going to open the maintenance shaft and look at Keshna and be like, ladies first.
I guess Keshna's gonna go after giving a death glare to Vigo. Don't worry,
I
it's all
sense a
done in
weird
love.
energy tonight. What's up?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want to die.
We ain't gonna die.
Well, we let them keep reproducing, and we're all going to die.
All right, into the maintenance shaft.
All right, so you guys open the hatch. You start climbing down, and once Because Sharifa was taking the rear, right? Okay. So once Sharifa's in the maintenance shaft, they'll close it up, and you guys are climbing down.
We know what floor we're supposed to get to, right? This isn't like a seek and find, and we lost B.
He said he was having Discord issues. I mean, it wouldn't be a stream without some sort of issue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys are literally just going down to the next level.
I hate Discord sometimes. I really, really hate my Discord tonight.
Wait a minute, what?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Mhm.
we're going down to the next level, and you got point.
Alright, well, Keshna's gonna head on down then.
Come out, we can talk. I'm not hiding.
Alright, so you guys make it down, and then... Ooh, excuse me. Keshna, because you are in the lead, you make it to the hatch on the floor below first, so what are you doing?
Now, understand, you're not scouting ahead. You're just taking point. I don't want anybody to get separated and eaten.
Seconded.
What are you doing, B?
Okay, so I make it.
Because remember, these are literally just like the shafts are literally just shafts. There's no like platform for y'all to meet up on and then enter. So you're the first one who's able to access the door to the floor below. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna look down and around first to see if it's all clear.
Well, I mean, if you're looking down the shaft, all you're going to see is just more shaft. Like you won't know it's all clear unless you're about to open the door. So are you gonna open the door and peek? Are you gonna what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna, as quietly as possible, open the door enough to peek in.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
With
40.
advantage, right?
No. Alright, so yeah. You kind of put the, extinguisher as best you can in the spot where it's not going to just fall down the shaft as you try and, open the hatch. And you just hear toot as these doors can't really be opened quietly. They're really hard to. Granted, it wasn't as loud as it could have been. And as you slowly open the door, you don't see or hear anything.
Alright, well then, I'm gonna be the first one down with the fire extinguisher.
Alright, so you climb out of the shaft, and as you look around the hall, you don't see anything. What about the rest of you?
I'm following.
Yep, right behind.
Alright, yeah, I mean, you all make it into the hallway pretty easily.
Okay, let's make sure the labs are clear first. Otherwise, it's kind of a moot point.
Okay. So, you guys start heading down the labs, and so far, there's no sign of anything. You're not even hearing any chittering inside the walls.
Yay!
So far.
Important distinction so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Very important distinction there.
Like, we know where the labs are at. This isn't like us hunting for them. We know where we're going.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, let's see, because You guys are coming from a maintenance shaft, not from the normal elevators or stairwells. So everyone, give me a intelligence check.
Okay. First roll of the night.
19,
Double
22.
Oh, hang on. I
You're good.
forgot what I was doing. Nat 20.
Oh,
24, nice.
Wow.
13. Yeah, I mean, everyone but Sharifa, you go like, oh yeah, it's this way. Sharifa, it takes you a second to recall, but as soon as you see like Vigo and the others take one step in the direction that they're moving, you immediately go like, oh yeah, it is over here. You were just like a hair behind them in remembering.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys are able. You guys are starting to head down the hallway. What are y'all doing as you're going?
Listening.
Keeping an eye out.
Trying not to get killed.
No, wait.
Head on a swivel,
Yep.
walking quietly.
Yep.
So yeah, just trying to keep ears open, make sure that, we don't get caught off guard.
No, you guys are able to make it to the lab, or you guys are able to make it down the hallway fairly well at the moment. But go ahead and give me perception checks, everyone. All right, Vigo.
Fail me again,
do
bot.
shit. Perception.
Brooke's still my perception.
Brooke's doing really. Brooke's like really aware. So, Brooke and Sharifa, you'll hear this first, but you do start hearing a sound coming down from one of the side hallways. You still can't make out too much what it is, but it definitely doesn't sound like a person walking or running. Keshna, it takes you a little longer to start hearing it, and Vigo, you're just completely distracted.
You guys looking at Sharifa's backside.
Kind of hard when Sharifa's
No.
in the rear.
As Vigo's trying to, walk quietly. Just at the expense of his being able to have situational awareness.
So does it sound like chittering? Or we just can't make it out?
I was going to ask that.
Again, it's still hard to make out due to the distance.
All right, let's not walk into them. Let's go get past that hallway.
All right. And you guys, you keep moving forward, and you've yet to see any signs of any survivors, like people hiding in supply closets or anything. Like, this level's a ghost town almost.
It's kind of creepy.
Well, everyone would have been locked down. So.
Or 8.
All right, let's keep heading out. Sharifa, keep a good eye out there behind us.
Oh, she is. Trust me.
All right.
And Kishna's going ahead.
And as you guys are moving forward, also, who's got what again? Like, who's got fire extinguisher? Who's using a gun? I know Keshna's got
Fire extinguisher.
I got an extinguisher, I thought.
Okay.
Or am I just doing this
Yep.
with guns?
No, that's fine.
I have a gun.
I just want to make sure I know who had what. So Vanguard in the rear had the extinguishers. The center had the guns. Got it. As you guys make it a little further down the hall, though, go ahead and give me perceptions again. And then Brooke and Sharifa, I will give you two advantage because y'all roll a little higher before.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Wow. Triple 17.
Yeah, so Sharifa, you're just completely oblivious for some reason this time. The rest of you, yeah, you start hearing the whole like as though something's crawling across the walls.
Ah,
And you actually see dead ahead of you, the walls go from like the basic like concrete gray color to a moving wall of black.
okay, we're not going to get to the labs.
Or at least not that way. Remember, all these floors have different ways.
Okay. Reroute quietly. Ugh.
Alternate route. Go,
Which-
go, go.
Which alternate route are we taking?
Where you guys heard the noise coming from before. That's the only side hallway.
Oh, that's where we're
Okay.
going to go. Then.
If we make a mad dash for it, can we break into the lab and seal it off?
Then we'll be trapped in the lab. You know?
Fair point.
All right. So you guys are able to avoid detection there, and for the most part, yeah, you haven't really seen any small groups. It looks like these things are literally just moving in the swarms you saw like before. Muted.
You're muted.
I said, I doubt we're going to find one just hanging out by itself.
What if we set up trap with the fire extinguishers if we know which way they're coming from?
Let's make sure we got a clear lab to get to first. I mean, if we have the opportunity to get some on the way, but we need to be able to examine them.
What's the radius on these fire extinguishers?
I mean, they're just your standard fire extinguisher, so like 10-foot cone, or not 10-foot cone, but 15-foot cone. Well, I won't say these are standard ones, because standard ones don't go that far, but these ones have a 15-foot cone.
Bro. Actually, what?
Okay, so our options are bad, worse, or retreat.
Basically, we don't know what's down that side hall yet. It may not be bugs. It probably is.
I mean, at best case, it's a smaller swarm of them that we can manage.
And we would just have to try and find a way to trap them without alerting the other ones.
Yeah. We got 2 fire extinguishers, so maybe if we able to set up some sort of trap, so we're not so close to them when they go off.
Yeah, how about we find us a nice little place to hide, and we discuss that there.
How about we make sure that we can get to the lab, or it means nothing. We have to have a way to examine whatever we can capture.
I'm good with that.
I'm assuming we're talking about we're walking
Yeah.
too. So you're muted, Lisa.
We are whispering.
Whispering, talking. Yeah, but
So as you guys are moving forward, you see some more hallways open up, and you're able to go down them to kind of like circle back to the hall you were on originally. And eventually, you do find the lab.
Is it clear?
Peek. Kishna's going to peek inside to make sure it's clear.
Give me a perception.
Like a Riddick situation.
I mean, oh wait, never mind. I was looking at Sharifa still. My bad. 13. I mean, yeah, it's clear except for a few skeletons.
Carefully and quietly stepping inside.
Do we
So-
recognize the skeletons?
Give me. I mean, you can give me a perception or investigation.
I'll do perception. Ooh.
Yeah. So all those who did the checks, when you look at it, you see what remains of their name badges, and you see there is a Sergeant Doolittle, a Dr. Smith, and then and a Mrs. Smith.
Aw.
My husband and wife. So wait a minute. Like he's gonna, like, oh, Dr. Smith and Sergeant Doolittle. I used to make the joke that if he got his doctor, he'd be Dr. Doolittle.
So, Biko, if they have dog tags, grab them. If not, take the name tags so we can start identifying these, that we found these people later.
He's gonna search him for dog tags.
I mean, the only one who will have a dog tag will be the sergeant.
I'll grab the sergeant's dog tags and the name clips for the other two.
Yep.
Okay, so we have our lab. How do we want to lure them here and trap them?
Okay,
Well, there's a-
so can we seal the lab where they can't get in? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're good. You're good.
Well, first off, did y'all even look to see what type of lab this is?
No.
I said you found
No.
the lab. I didn't say you found the lab.
Oh.
Okay.
What kind of lab is it?
Give me investigations. Or perceptions, dealer's choice. Jesus, y'all rolling high on those ones. Especially broke a 28.
I'm not
goddamn.
rolling anything because I punch things. I don't search things out.
That's fine. Yeah, so as you guys are looking, you all see that this is a... funny enough, this actually is the entomology lab.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
again,
Lord.
this particular
We
lab
need-
does have a containment unit that almost looks like an oversized terrarium.
Yes.
And by oversized, I mean it could probably fit the spider that almost killed Keshna. Like, it's that big.
Okay. I'm thinking more in terms of if we had to be, like if they were breaching the door to the lab, do we have a way of sealing that door? You know?
Yeah, oh, I know. I'm just letting you know what's in the lab itself first off.
Okay. Okay.
But, I mean, when it comes to sealing the lab off, I mean, because it does deal with biological life forms, there is a way to do a seal. But it's usually, but yeah, you're able to seal it off.
So we just need to get a trap into the hallway, a lure in the trap, and then once a few of the bugs get in there, close it and pull the trap back inside.
All right. Ideas?
Well, our first problem is getting one, maybe two alone. They're moving in a swarm, so somehow we'd have to get behind the swarm and find the stragglers.
If there's a small swarm, we could try to get those into that containment thing over here.
That's kind of what I was thinking, but
If only one of us was really good at making traps.
Kesha's already mentioned making traps.
yeah, let's figure out a trap and then we can use somebody for bait.
Sharifa's really good at being bait.
Okay.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Catching work on a trap. Vigo, help. Sharifa, watch that hallway. Make sure they're not coming.
Vigo will give a help action.
And I'm going to start looking at the equipment that's in here, like what kind of.
So if we're gonna do a trap,
I'm looking at like microscopes and what components they have that we can test with. I'm reviewing that stuff.
Yeah. All right, the fully stocked labs, they have all sorts of equipment.
So we need to find a way, Vigo, to funnel them to the point we want them to go.
I was thinking something that we could remotely, like, pull a string or something like that and have it snap shut and then yank the entire thing back.
Well, is the containment center, are we able to move it?
No, this thing is 100% stationary.
So we got to make something.
Yeah. So we got to find a way to funnel it here. Or at least funnel it to a point where we can have the fire extinguisher hit it and then get it in.
Is there any like material around the lab that we can use to make like a makeshift live trap?
I mean, if you're trying to catch a mouse, maybe. A swarm of bugs, not so much.
Okay, so it does look like luring them here is going to be our best option.
How quickly could we seal the door after letting one or two get in? And then hit it with the extinguishers that are set up on a trap.
That's assuming the extinguishers are going to work.
True. Hmm. Maybe we should set up a trap outside with the extinguishers to hit them, where we can have a view safe distance away. So if the extinguishers don't work, none of us get ate.
So like set the extinguisher into like a stationary thing, have like string on the handle, so when you pull the string it compresses the handle and it just fires.
You can even set up a trip line.
Trip lines are good for large bipedal creatures, not for swarms of smaller creatures.
Swarms of smaller creatures, they still gotta hit the line. They're walking on the wall or skittering.
You're the trap expert, so I'll leave that to you.
How about this? We do a trip line and a backup line, so if the line isn't tripped, we can still pull it.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Now, where do we want to set the funnel up? Set the extinguishers up. So we don't want them getting in, but we want them to see.
Is there a way for me to look around the lab? Because I'm assuming it's like big open windows. Like, is there a way for me to look around to see like if there is one side or other that is a larger insect activity?
Well, repeat the question.
Like, I'm assuming the lab is like like really large windows? I'm thinking like CSI style lab. Or no?
No, think more like, remember Bill in SG1, how his lab was literally just concrete walls?
Ah, okay. That changes things.
So
Yeah. Now the
okay, so we're
containment
gonna want to
unit,
set it up.
like the containment unit, obviously is all window.
So we're gonna want to set it up at the doorway somehow.
The last thing we want is them loose in this room, even a couple of them, and us
Yeah.
not having any way to contain them.
Yeah.
That would be bad.
Vigo, do you think you can make some sort of makeshift containment outside the room where and we can have the nozzle, the extinguisher in that, so when they got to go into that to get to us?
Are there any? I guess no. I'm thinking like a specimen or something like that, like how they feed mice to snakes. Is there anything like that we can use as bait?
Yeah. There's actually some rodents.
So get some rodents, put them into a box, hook the fire extinguishers up to the box, get the bugs into the box, seal the box, fire extinguishers.
We can do that.
We just need a box.
Look around.
Is there any box or box-like object around that we can move?
I mean, there's definitely some boxes. Whether they're suitable for the task or not is a different story. Though also, as you all are coming up with this plan, since you guys are making a trap, I want you to give me an engineering check real quick, Keshna. Or Vigo, either one. Like, I know you said you're giving the help action, but because it's not the building of the trap, if you want to still roll it, you can.
I'll roll it just because
Oh, you got one more than me.
that I'm fine with that.
So as you guys are planning this out, you notice that the handles on the fire extinguishers, they have to have an actual grip on them. String will not be enough.
All right, so as
Well,
long as
Vigo,
we can seal it.
how long is the? Is there a way we can extend the nozzle and
Nope.
with like a hose or something? I don't like being so close when we have to shoot these.
Well, if we can get them secure in the box, whatever box it is, that's really the key. We can get as close as we need to as we can shoot this.
Okay, so let's see if we can find a suitable box then.
Give me an investigation.
Oh wow!
One more again. God dang.
Yeah, so all the like boxes they have in here are mainly for storing supplies, not living organisms. So there's no lids for any of these boxes. Because from what y'all can tell, with the fact you've been searching around this room for a bit now, the only thing you can really contain them in is the containment unit.
So the real trick is getting them into the containment unit.
Mm-hmm.
Sharifa, Brooke, any ideas?
Muted, Lisa.
You're muted.
Jeez, give me a sec, guys. You're muted. Okay.
Well, you started talking, so we saw your mouth moving like you were talking.
I was sort of mumbling to myself, but we're good.
It's
It
not like
just
we were
cracked
able
me
to
up. I
tell.
was like, damn. Okay. How about this? We have these rodents, right?
Mhm.
So and they're all about eating, right? So
Correct.
what if we tie a rope to a rodent, get behind the swarm, toss this long rope with a rodent attached? I mean, the rodent's not that big, so not that many are going to be able to attach to it. And then run like hell, dragging it back and throwing it into the terrarium when we get here. Maybe they'll be so focused on eating that they won't.
That comes back to my we shouldn't want them in here uncontained.
And we don't know if the fire extinguishers are going to work.
And also, great. And also, think about how fast you saw them go through a person.
We didn't see them go through a person. We just found skeletons.
Oh, that's right.
Thank God. If I had seen them devour somebody, I'd probably be like, let's abandon the base. You know? All right.
Yeah.
Are there other labs on this floor?
Yeah, there's a botany lab, a engineering lab, and a few others.
Okay.
What if Vigo and I go to the engineering lab and see if we can make some sort of a portable containment unit?
And the botany lab might have some kind of container. Sharifa, if you want to check out the botany lab, I'll keep watching the hallway. How's that sound?
So is Vigo and I going to the engineering lab then?
Yeah.
Okay, I
That
just wanted to
work
make
for
sure.
everybody?
Sounds good.
Botany. Yeah, I know.
Okay, so we're splitting the party.
Unfortunately.
It's always going to go well.
Mm-hmm.
No, it doesn't.
All right. So as you guys head off your different ways, excuse me, Brooke, since you're still in the entomology lab, excuse me, I want you to give me another perception
Yes.
check. $15? Cool. So as you're looking more around the lab, just trying to see what you guys could use and what could be done in here, the containment unit that has been in the room, you notice it has a feeder box, like where, like, you know, once they
Drink
like
up,
in there,
me
they
hearty
stuff
yo
in
ho.
the box to then push into the thing.
Right.
So you do see that there's a way to funnel, so to speak. Also, hydrate courtesy of Nick.
Okay. All right. Vigo, can you think of a way to use this before we all separate?
Set that with a rat inside of it by the swarm. The swarm might detect it. They come in, get that to the terrarium. We have them contained.
It's not all enclosed though, right? Or is it?
What, the containment unit?
Yeah. No, the feeder box
No,
thing.
it is. It literally, like, because a good example of how this containment unit looks. Have any of y'all watched Alien Earth on Hulu?
Not yet.
Okay. Anyway, well, you know, like sometimes those containment units they use when they're studying animals, where like the box literally only has two doors, one inside the cage, one outside the cage.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Oh.
Okay, so we could seal it.
Yes.
Okay.
Does the container
Okay.
box happen to have the symbol of Wayland Yutani on it?
No.
Cross universe action going on. Anyway,
So what are y'all doing?
Oh,
Let's
Vigo
use-
and I are going.
I was to say, let's try
All
using
right.
the Peter box first before we
Yeah.
split up.
Yep.
Okay.
Sharifa, would you mind, since you're probably like the fastest of us,
Yeah.
using the feeder box to try and retrieve some specimens?
I can go
Tell me where
with
I'm
her
going.
with the extinguisher.
Yeah, you go with the extinguisher. Sharifa goes with the feeder box and see if we can like put a rat inside as lure and see if we can bring back some live ones.
The feeder box is attached to the containment unit.
Blast.
Otherwise, how would you get a seal on those things?
Fair point.
So we
Okay.
still need to make a.
Is there
We need to make a.
is there long, like, corrugated tubing in here anywhere that we could extend from the door of the feeder box outside the lab?
With the checks y'all have done and essentially scour this room, no.
That's why we were going to split up, and Vigo and I
Okay.
were going to go try to make something like a
All right.
portable.
Because the only way we're going to get them in that feeder box is if we get them in this room, and we're trying not to let them run unchecked in here. So unless anyone else has got a better idea, let's check out the other labs.
Well, are we? You want to still split up, and then
Yeah,
Vigo and I can go to the
because
engineering.
I don't know how much time we have before they discover there are living people down here.
Well, let's get going, Vigo.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Vigo and
Speaking
Keshna.
of that, all y'all give me perception checks.
Everyone?
Yep.
The bot has failed me for the last time. And then my dice almost failed me.
Alright.
I said almost.
So as you guys are, trying to figure out a plan, you start hearing someone yelling as they're down the hall. When you actually poke your head out the door, you see a person running with a swarm right on their tail.
Oh, shit.
And
all right,
he's got a pretty good distance on the swarm. As he sees you poking your heads out and goes, "Get inside!" As he just runs right as you guys dug back in, he runs in, just closes the door behind y'all, so I'll just hear the bugs just hitting the door.
But we needed a bug.
As we were about to introduce a brand new character after this break.
Do what?
What?
And we are back, y'all, as we welcome a new player to the cast, my buddy Binks. So, Binks, real quick, go ahead and introduce yourself, who you are and who you are playing. I will actually, well, introduce who you are first. I want to message you something real quick for the other part.
Yeah. I'm about to say, should I say the full thing or?
No, I just messaged you for that part.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm actually a person y'all have met before. Sergeant Valentine. I've just come to reality now. So that's the short version of it.
I don't understand.
So, remember how early in the campaign we had someone redeem the NPC me, or whatever the hell I called it?
Yeah.
Yeah, his NPC is now PC.
Okay.
The mold
Sweet.
yourself, that's what it was called. So, yeah, but you can go and say what class you are.
I'm a soldier class. Been born and raised on Earth.
Where on Earth?
Just basic Earth. No space, no military background. Just or well, I do have the military background.
I think what Lisa means is like, what state is your character from?
He's from New York.
Oh Lord.
All right.
But he doesn't have the Brooklyn accent, so don't worry.
Sweet.
All right, but with that, we are going to.
I'm glad not to be the only person from Earth anymore. I would say I would reference things and they'd be like, "What?"
All right, so we're gonna go back into it. So right before the break, the party was really trying to figure out, okay, how the hell are we gonna lure these things in here? When all of a sudden they see a guy running down the hallway being chased by the storm as he came in and shut the door, and hit the. Or just immediately just shut the door. It didn't actually activate the the actual quarantine on the door yet. As you'll just hear the bugs just splattering against the bottom. Because thankfully, the door has an airtight seal. Like, there's vents, but it has an airtight seal. Like, vents in the room, door has a seal. So the bugs aren't crawling underneath the actual door itself.
All right. First things first. Are you okay? And I'll look at your insignia, Sergeant.
For the most part. Whew. Man.
So, what was that idea about luring them in?
Hold up. Where did you come from, and are there any more people out there stranded, trapped?
I was over in the meth lab area. I just woke up a little bit ago. All of a sudden, those freaking things just came out of nowhere. And I just grabbed the closest thing to me and just started bolting as fast as I could.
I don't suppose you fired a fire extinguisher at them yet, have you?
I didn't think about it. I just saw a huge swarm of them. I had only my pistol in my hand, so kind of limited on what I was able to do.
Okay. Well, portions of the base are infiltrated with whatever these are. Most of the base is on quarantine lockdown. We've been up in the control room. There's the major and general are up there. We came down the maintenance shaft with the idea of somehow, if we can capture a few of them put them in this terrarium thing and we can see what they might be vulnerable to. We're thinking most bugs breathe through an exoskeleton, so we're thinking maybe the foam fire extinguisher might kill them, and if it does, then we're going to try and figure out a way to lure them into the launch phase where they have full fire suppression, if we could get them all into one space. So not much of a plan, but best we got right now. But now we're kind of stuck in here.
If it's just gonna
Anyone
go and
else?
sit on a counter and sit there, just flip one of her screamer sticks doing this. It's like, okay, what's next?
Well, I suppose we can't make our way to the engineering bay now that this points to the bug.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely know tasty treats are in here.
Can I roll to see if there is a computer nearby for me to access?
You don't even need a roll. It's a lab. There's definitely computers.
Okay. But then I'll go over to the closest computer and try to access into the main system.
Okay. And what are you trying to find?
Basically just trying to find emergency sequences to activate any sort of basically the emergency fire system to try to push them away from the door.
Fire suppression system. Nice.
Hold on. You can give me a engineering check.
Uh,
17?
17. Yeah.
Okay. So you're able to find access to the fire suppression. It's that on this level, the hallways it's sprinklers. The labs have the actual, like, depending on what they typically have in those labs, like foam suppression, water suppression, etc. Depending on the type of research being done in that lab. The hallway itself is just water sprinklers, though.
Okay.
Hmm.
Is there any sort of way for me to try to trigger the alarm to move them from one area to another?
With the fire suppression system, I mean, you could try,
We haven't.
but you don't have a way of looking outside the
We,
door. So you won't know if they move until you open the door.
we can hear them out there, right?
Yeah, or if you like listen outside as well.
I mean, we have not tried water on them.
Nope.
Worth a shot.
Right. So I need someone to listen to the door. I'm gonna try something and see if we can get a path to
Gotcha.
try to at least separate these things.
Okay, I'll listen.
So I'll activate the sprinkler system to be right in front of the door. Well,
Okay.
wait, can I access security cameras?
Not from this terminal.
Okay.
Like, you can access the cameras for this lab, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Alright, but if you want to try and turn the sprinklers on, go ahead and give me another engineering check.
Oof. That one's a 9.
Can I give him a
So-
help action?
Hmm?
Can I give him a help action?
Sure.
Yeah, he's gonna point down to his screen, be like, "Oh, maybe if you go to that window there."
Yeah, and go ahead and roll again since it was after you already rolled, instead of me just taking the 10 there. Still a 9. Because you rolled an 8.
Yeah.
Alright, so you think you find the correct sprinkler, but as soon as you hit it, the foam suppression in the room you're currently in goes off. As you guys are now covered in fire extinguishing foam.
I'm sorry. I just and suddenly James's head just goes down for a second. And then his head lifts up. I apologize. His body is not fully repaired yet.
Vigo's gonna take several steps back, hand on his hip.
No need to be alarmed. No need to be alarmed.
That's exactly what someone else doing something alarming would say.
Trust me. My name is Erdot Rex. I helped Valentine when he was, how you'd say, critically injured.
Okra?
Yes.
I can work with you.
His body is still adjusting to.
Yeah, did that already. So now that we're drenched in foam and they're not swimming in misery outside that door, what's our next plan? Because right now my only plan is getting eyes outside, which we could use the old tried and true method. The one that's crawling through the vents.
Why don't we try? I mean, we know we can turn the sprinkler system on from here. So between you and Vigo, why don't you look at it a little more closely and see if you can figure out what to push and what not to push.
Can Vigo give it a shot? See if he can find a way to activate the sprinkler.
Sure. Go ahead and roll engineering.
18.
Yeah, so you realize what happened was that the buttons were so close together, the mouse was like just a hair off, and he clicked the wrong button. Which kind of ties to
Don't beat yourself up, man. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
All right, wait. Let's go listen at the door.
Yep. And you hear the sprinklers going off outside the door. And after a few minutes, when the system shuts off, you still hear skittering.
Okay, they're still out there.
Rex, you say your name was?
Yes.
Have you had any dealings with creatures like this in the past?
Can I roll for it?
Yeah, roll intelligence.
Do.
Um,
Nope.
Yeah, you yourself have not had experience. You remember one time when you were talking to another Tok'ra, specifically Martuv, to get that little, call out there. uh, that
Yeah.
that he encountered something like this on a jungle planet, but you don't really remember what the hell happened. Mainly because right as Martooth was telling you about it, the gold found your base, and y'all had to, run away.
I have some memory, but I don't know how my fellow crew member survived that encounter.
Okay.
But it was also a jungle compared to this place.
So to Sharifa's plan, then, do we want to start vent crawling?
Mm.
That would seem the most logical situation.
I didn't mean everybody. We just need to get eyes in the hallway and see how many's out there. Because honestly, if there's only a few, we've got fire extinguishers. We were going to try that out and cage them and, figure out what could hurt them.
Well, it also would help to...
Okay. We could shoot them from the ceiling if there's a vent that opens into the hallway. But if they're like the other vents, once they're open, they're open. We might be giving them access to the whole vent system. So...
Well, then that's when we just be careful. Look around for any kind of string, medical tape, something.
What's your plan?
Yeah, but say, what do you need those items for? Second.
Well, she brought up a good point. What if the vent just, and we give them access? No, we're not going to give them access. We're going to...
Yeah. Is my mic working?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay, it wasn't working. I was talking.
Okay.
Basically to tie little loops onto it so we can just kind of lower it down or, kind of tape it off to where, or make it a hinge somehow. Hinge or hold it.
So
give me investigation, but at disadvantage because the room is covered in foam. And catch no.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea.
So, well, first off, when Vigo and I noticed hands have to be used to press the fire extinguisher.
Mm-hmm.
And secondly, Keshna had volunteered to go up in the vent with the fire extinguisher. That's when my mic wasn't working. I was trying to talk to you guys.
We just need to make sure we have the ability to reseal the vent if it opens.
Right. But we can shoot them from the ceiling if there's a vent opening close into the hallway.
Yeah. 15, yeah, you can find some string.
Okay. Vigo?
They're going.
I have a job for you, Vigo.
He's going to stand saluting.
I'm wondering if there are certain sounds, frequencies that might repel or attract them.
Interesting. Okay. So mess with the PA speakers.
Yeah, I mean, we'll be able to hear or see if they get up into the vent, trying different frequencies, because if we do end up, if the foam works and we can somehow lure them in, we still have to lure them into the bay with all the foam, if that works. But a certain sound might do it. So you start thinking on that, working on that problem. All right, Sharifa, what do you need? How tall is the ceiling? Tell me it's not as tall as the other one.
No, I mean you can get to the ceiling like staying on a desk.
Okay.
Well, I'd say a way not to slip and fall on everything. But that's going to be out of the question right now. Yeah, for this I'm going to ask for some R&R.
Not right now.
Well, we just got done dealing with a crazy thing in a suit on a desert world that, was a good vacation for me, not so much for you all. And now, as one of my favorite Marines would say, monkey wrench, meet perfectly planned engine. And now we're all coated in foam. There's no way, unless I strip down to crawl in there, am I going to stick and be able to hold to anything. Shut up. She'll just point behind her, pointing
Hey. Every lab in the world has a decontamination shower.
Okay, well, if we can get me into one of those.
Hose yourself off, clothes and all, and then we'll get you up there.
I'll go crawl up the vents. Gonna make a nice little loop with this that I found. This string that I found. And I will gently and quietly, I'm going to plan on lowering the vent, just looking to see how many's out there and pulling it right back up.
Okay.
So I'm going to go find the decontamination shower, and yet again, I'm going to point to Vigo and go, stay.
Yeah, well, the decom shower isn't like a full-on shower. It's like those hand wash stations you find in a chem lab.
That's fine.
Yeah.
She'll strip down to like bra and underwear. She don't care. She'll just clean herself off.
Yeah. All right. I mean, yeah, you're able to do that. Hey, Will.
She will step back out. No, she's not putting the foam-covered clothes back on. She will stay in the bra and underwear for now. She does not care.
All right. Rex, Valentine, James, whatever you're going by at the moment, can you help her? Can you give her a boost up into the vent?
Yes, I can be of some assistance.
How tall is he?
She's 5'11".
Yeah, he's about 6 even.
Yeah.
Right,
so
barely an inch apart.
Still the tallest on the team.
Still the shortest on the team.
Yeah, but I got you working on something. So yeah, if you'll boost her up there, no heroics, Sharifa.
First off, I'm crazy, not insane. And second off, I like my skin where it is, on my body.
Hey. All right,
So
let's make this happen.
All right.
I'll wrap the string kind of around my hand.
Yep.
So it stays with me. And then I will wait for him to give me a boost up to the vent so I can see how it opens.
Yeah, so he's able to boost you up no problem because you guys are about the same height, so not going to make a roll there. But when you get to the vent, you see that it can't be opened. This is not a vent that can be opened.
Why didn't you tell us that 20 minutes ago?
Because y'all didn't ask to check. Y'all assumed.
Oh my God.
Fuck's sakes, Cal.
Because the vent in here, the reason it can't be opened is this is not an access hatch vent. This is literally just a vent to help, like, let's say something catches fire to help blow smoke or suck smoke out. Or as well as, like, if the quarantine goes into effect, to still provide oxygen to the room.
I was hoping to have a good day.
All right, let's go to plan. What is it? C, D, E?
It's like F is
I
D?
think we're on Plan G at this point in time because A through D got derailed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I
Oh,
do
we're
an
not going to get eyes
engineering
on them.
or a science check to see if I can find some way to like cause feedback in the audio system to do what Brooke was talking about?
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
I'm willing to help if I'm able.
Alright, so get advantage, Vigo. Nat 20.
28. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so you see how
Thank
you
you.
can, but you can only do it for the speakers on this computer. You don't have access to like the intercom system.
But I do have a walkie-talkie that has connections to everyone else's walkie-talkies, right? So
Yeah,
I could
you said you were trying to use it on the
broadcast.
computer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, you found a way to create feedback, just whether it's just what frequency you haven't figured out yet.
So we're going to have to clear a spot in front of the door, and the army never springs for the good speakers, so we're going to have to move everything to the door if we can.
Well, I was gonna say if I put my walkie-talkie up to the speaker on the computer and someone else puts their walkie-talkie to the door, it could act like a relay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
All right, let's try that while we're trying to come up with another alternative plan. Cal, you need to throw us a bone here. We've come up with some really good ideas, I think.
I've been throwing bones.
You have?
Cash does take.
The skeleton
Guess
in
it's
the hall
gonna put
doesn't
her-
count.
There's no skeleton in the hallway. There's still just skeletons in this room.
Dr.
Anyway,
Doolittle, no.
no, but I've been throwing bones.
Yes,
Well, make
that's
them
the
a little
problem.
more obvious because we're missing them. All right, let's try this. See if this does anything.
All right, give me an engineering check to see what frequency you try. Nick.
22.
Yeah, so you go through a few different channels you try. For the most part though, none of the frequencies are able to repel them for long. Like it's more like short bursts will get them away. And then again, you guys still have the rodents and the containment unit. Because you thought about you guys found those earlier too.
Yes.
But those are bolted down though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's been the largest crux of our issue is getting them from there to there.
Yes. But as I said, you found a few frequencies that temporarily push the bugs away.
Okay.
What if you use some frequencies to guide the bugs into the containment? Vigo.
This isn't
Sorry,
like
y'all.
the Pied Piper.
You got any other ideas?
Wait, we
No.
were also seeing if any of the frequencies attracted them.
Yeah. Well, with that roll, that was just see what repels. If you want, you go and roll again, see if you can find any that can maybe attract.
Hell, play music on that computer. Something
27.
with a bass, like a
Yeah.
bass beat or something.
Yeah, so you try one frequency, and you just hear all the bugs start literally with how much skittering is on the door. It sounds like they are covering the entire door with that frequency.
So we
Turns out they
know
like
how to
Beastie Boys.
attract them now.
Mm-hmm.
So, Vigo, we
I
need to
just
build
wish
a
I knew
thing
if the
to
phone would
attract
work.
them. We need to attract them into the containment unit with the rodents.
We could put a walkie-talkie in there
That's
But-
what
into the
works.
terrarium.
At this point, I'm willing to try anything. So I'll get Beastie Boys
But-
queued up.
We're gonna have to open the door for the smallest amount of time so not all of them get in.
Okay, so everyone take cover.
And
Get up
Keshna's gonna
high,
put her.
so at least they have to climb to us, you know.
Keshna's gonna put her radio in the containment area.
Okay.
Hey, lay down. We don't know if the foam will work, but lay down a line of foam, like to funnel them in one direction, just in case it does work. So maybe they won't cross the foam to us. It's either going to work or it's not, but you know what I mean?
Keshna will do that then.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys got everything set up?
All right.
Okay.
Is there a way?
All right. So I want to push a desk. I want to push a desk over by the door panel so I can open it, close it, get up, jump up on the desk.
No, that's fine. B, what were you trying to say?
Okay.
I was going to ask if there's like a way for Keshna to climb on top of the containment unit.
I mean, yeah, if you move a table over to it.
And then she's going to do that so she can have someone see down.
All right. You guys ready?
No sleep till Brooklyn.
Is everybody up high? Up out of...
Yes.
Sorry,
Okay.
Sergeant Valentine or Rex. Sorry. Which one am I talking to?
Currently speaking to Udnod Rex.
Unag.
I call him Rex.
Yeah, is it okay we call you Rex?
Yes, that's fine. That's surname.
You're in charge of the door. I got my finger on the mouse. Everyone take positions.
I'm okay.
Containment door, not the door.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got the main door.
Yeah. All right.
3, 2, 1.
So music starts
All right.
playing, or the frequency starts playing, not music. Are you open the door now, Brooke?
Yep, I'm going to open it and close it as fast as I can so that not all can get in.
As soon as you pull the door open, literally it's almost like a wall of bugs comes through. Like you actually can't even shut the door with how many bugs. Because the frequency earlier brought in even more bugs.
Okay.
But all the bugs
I can't close it?
No. Is that there's that many bugs. But all the bugs are moving into the containment unit. They're moving because of how many there are, they are traveling through the foam. But they're moving straight into the containment unit. And at this point, that entire containment unit is blacked out with how many bugs are in there. Like every inch of the walls are covered.
I'll instantly close it once it's 100% full.
Yep. And you guys have contained the bugs, at least on this level.
So there's no more coming in?
Nope.
All right.
Vigo, turn the sound off.
Sorry, the song is really good.
Vigo.
Wait, sorry. Like, turn the sound off. Listen, oh, yo, this is sabotage. Sorry.
All right, posture check, courtesy of Stormy.
Hey, I've been sitting in a vibrating, computer chair here, just waiting for y'all to notice. This thing is comfy. Little massage feature goes from
doing?
the
Now
middle
you
of
got
the
the
neck
bugs
down my thighs.
Now they got bugs in the containment unit. What are y'all doing?
Well, the good news is we got some bugs. The bad news is it's just getting one of them little buggers out of there so our doctor here can do her doctor thing.
So now we got to find a way to kill them.
Yep.
That's why I said...
That's our... What?
Sharifa feels like she's talking to herself at this point in time. She's just like, okay, yep, y'all do what you want. I'm just going to sit back.
Hell, are
Just
these
saying, we got to figure out how to catch one.
Wait, what was that?
I'll experiment on all of them. I don't care. If something kills a group of them, I'm happy with that.
I was gonna say, are these containment units? Are these the ones that are connected, or are these individuals?
No, this is like one big containment unit.
Okay, it's just one big containment unit. Okay, because I had an idea of if it was the ones that are like separated, and if it has like a small panel, you could easily open one side to get some in and do it that way.
Yeah. Well, there is like
What if we?
I described to them earlier. There is a feeder box on here. Like those ones that are attached to containment units where you open one in, put stuff inside, close it, and then the other side opens up.
Yeah.
It's like that.
What if we? What if we poison some rats? Throw those in there.
That seems like a most logical decision.
Why don't we just throw a rat in and open it fast enough for only one of them to pop in there? Or 2 bugs.
Or 50.
Because
I mean, it's going to die. Why make it suffer before it dies?
because
Don't
there's no
know
way
how
to.
fast we can.
When we close this door, that one opens for the. And
No, the other, we don't have to open the other door to it. We can open one door and keep the other door closed, right?
yeah, so when one door is open, the other one is shut. So when you throw the poison rat in there, when you shut that door, the other one will open so the rat can go in. The bugs eat the rat, and hopefully one of them croaks or makes all the others croak with them.
Wait a minute. We have to figure out something that we can introduce. Let's try different gases first that we can introduce into the whole terrarium, because we need something that's we can distribute to a wide area where the swarms are. We can't just keep throwing poison rats into swarms and hoping it kills them all. You know what I mean?
Outside of the water sprinkler system, is there any other fire suppression system that runs through the entire base?
I mean, again, for the most part, it's pretty the same. It's usually just a sprinkler system, except for like some of the labs. Like I said, they'll have different fire suppressions based on whatever their research is.
Did we figure out that the foam doesn't kill them?
Yeah, foam doesn't kill them.
Okay, but somewhere there's got to be a water supply where the sprinklers get their water from.
Yeah.
So if we can find something to add to water to spray onto them that will kill them, we could add that to the main sprinkler water supply. So Vigo, if you can look up schematics to find out where that is.
Potential issue, that will also spray on us.
Right. So we have to find something that's not harmful to us, but is harmful to them.
All right, I'm going to start. Sergeant Valentine, or sorry, Rex, could you give me a hand? I'm assuming there's more than one terminal.
Yeah, but all the computers, for the most part, are still covered in foam. There's only a few. There's only like maybe one that's still working, really.
Oh, another 007 game coming out.
Okay, so if there are this many bugs in here, if we open the inside feeder door, some of them should go in there and we can close it. And then we can spray them with water with different things added to it until we find something that works, maybe, with all the different components we have in here to add to water. Like salt. Start with salt. Just add salt water.
Okay.
Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Salt water is not harmful to us, but if it will kill them,
What? Well, first we need to see if it does or not. So if we can use that on the ones in our containment, like
yes.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys start running tests on the ones that we have in containment, see what hurts them, and Sergeant Rex and I will start looking at schematics for the fire suppression systems.
Okay. Keshna, is there more than one computer in here? I'm assuming.
There is, but only one's working. Because again, you gotta remember, you guys have the entire lab doused in fire suppression.
Right. Okay. Once you find the schematics and figure out where to go, then let Keshna go to work on contacting computer in the control room so we can update them on what we're doing.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
I was going to say Keshno would use our radio for that, but it's currently...
So there are no more bugs on this level?
Nope.
Well, since
As
all
far
the
as we
eggheads
know.
are busy and the person who just likes to punch stuff has literally nothing to do at this point in time, I'm going to go to a different lab and see if I can't find something dry to put on.
Okay, be careful.
Yeah, I mean, you can literally go to the lab next over and you find some scrubs.
That's all she wants.
Okay, so I'm going to try salt water first.
Okay. So, well, you don't have anything in the feeder box yet, so what are you going to do to get them in there?
I'm just going to open it because if they're all crammed in there, maybe some of them will just like, oh, look, more space and venture in.
All right. So
I'm hoping I won't have to lure them in at all. They'll just see an opening and check it out.
Yeah. So you see the feeder box is still closed, like on your end. So you hit the button to lock it to allow the other door to open, and you hear a whirring noise, and nothing happens. There are so many bugs in here, the door's jammed.
Well, shit. Is anything going to go our way?
I was going to say, give me a investigation check.
Okay. 12.
So, as you're looking around the containment unit, though, you do see a purge button on the containment door.
What does the purge button do? Is there a manual? They have manuals for everything. There's got to be a manual for this frickin' terrarium to figure out where. I don't want to just push it.
Yeah. Okay, give me another investigation.
Oh, gee, James Bond. Fuck yeah.
14.
So the 14, yeah, you open up some of the drawers, like the ones that weren't already open, and you do find a manual for the containment unit that it was not hit. And I'll let that roll carry over. And yeah, you see that purge button literally decontaminates the entire inside.
Decontaminate.
Mm-hmm.
So it means.
It gets rid
what
of
does that mean?
It gets rid of whatever's in there.
We don't want to get rid of them.
Well, again,
okay.
When I say get rid of them, I don't mean it's going to release them.
Basically, it's just saying like it would either blow fire into the room or something to destroy what's inside of it.
But how does that help us?
Because in case fire actually destroys it.
Does it say what it uses to purge?
Not on this particular one.
Because it's great if it releases a gas or something that kills them, but if we don't know what it is, that's not going to help us spread it to the rest of the base.
Well, if it's basic fire for most sanitation things, then if we figure out fire, then all we need to find is flamethrowers and go from there.
The sergeant makes a good
we
point.
finally got some live ones. I hate to kill them all without knowing exactly what's killing them. You know, if it's a gas or something, yeah.
I'm about to say, can me and Vigo check the computer, seeing what exactly the decontamination thing is, or
Sure. Give me engineering to see if you can find a log.
got it. I'm gonna be using my real dice this time.
19, nice. So,
I got a net 20 on mine.
nice. I mean, yeah, you guys work together and you're able to find it. But Freya's call, so stretch, posture, hydrate.
I'm not stretching. That's going to hurt me right now.
But yeah, but y'all find a video log from when they were testing, or not testing, but experimenting on, well, again, not experimenting, but researching some bugs that were found on a planet in the system. And turned out this bug was really aggressive. It almost shattered the 3-inch bulletproof glass. Yep. So they hit the button, and yeah, it's literally just the entire containment unit gets torched.
Well, then it shows that it is clearly fire that destroys these things.
Well, again, these bugs weren't in
So-
the unit. This is a different species that they did. It just shows that the unit does use fire to decontaminate.
Well, I would suggest pressing the button and see what happens.
That's up to you, Captain.
I'm thinking, how feasible is it if this works?
Because you're the leader here.
Yes, Sharifa, I know, and I know you want to be. We'll talk about
No,
this
it's
later.
not that. I'm just saying, what do we know?
I'm just
about
thinking
this person?
how feasible is it to just attack the base with flamethrowers? Are there areas where that's not going to work?
Well,
Are
we
there
know
areas that are
also-
susceptible, that are flammable, that would not be effective? Should we look for another alternative before we kill every living sample that we have?
we also have a signal that can attract them to one location if needed.
So if we need to, we can flash fry these and do a whole nother round.
Yes, the most logical thing is to see if this works. If it does, we have a way to lure them to any specific area with either a decontamination area and do it that way and making sure that each area is safe.
All right. Try and contact the control room. Let them know what we're planning. Via the computer.
I do a.
That's I want Keshna was going to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keshna can give me an engineering.
$21. Awesome.
Yeah.
The scout.
So you go on the computer, you start searching for ways to do it, and this computer can relay to the control room. You have no way of knowing if it's going to come back response wise.
Well, I let Brooke know.
All right. Send a message. If we don't get a response, we'll hope that they at least know what we're up to. So we'll send a message and then wait a few minutes and see if there's a response.
All right. Yeah, you send it, and
What
we'll
we do
say like 10 minutes passes, no response.
Okay. All right. We're on our own, of course. All right. I'm gonna hit the button.
All right, as soon as you hit that button, you see the hose in the corner start to ignite as they start shooting out the flames. And as you're looking at this, you realize this stuff is using napalm. It's not even just regular fire.
Does it work?
Oh yeah, no, like these bugs are fried. Like you start seeing like all like the walls actually clear up as the entire floor is now just like 3 inches deep of bugs.
But
And they
is
keep
it fried like chicken?
Huh?
I said, but is it fried like fried chicken?
I'll say, but it keeps burning and burning until literally there's nothing but ashes left.
Okay.
Well, we know how to kill them now.
But now we have to find on each floor a way to an area where we can. Well, first we have to find flamethrowers. All right, Vigo and Sharifa, check out the engineering lab. See if you can find any kind of makeshift flamethrower or something you can create.
Okay.
Keshna and
You might-
Rex, check out the botany lab and see if you can find anything in there.
I also suggest we send the information on the frequencies to the control people.
Absolutely.
All right. Yeah, you're able to send that message up. We'll go ahead and start with botany lab. So when you guys enter the lab, what are you all searching for?
First, I will get a new set of clothes.
Again, you find like scrubs.
Yeah, I would just like quickly switch real quick. Then I'll look for any sort of lock cabinet
Mm-hmm.
and try to break the lock.
Okay. I mean, you find a couple. Go ahead and give me strength checks. Because there's 3 that are locked, so give me 3 strength checks.
Both of us, or
Anyone who's working on the lock.
I'll join him.
First one is a 18.
All right, that lock's broken. Another lock's broken, so there's only one more.
That is another 18, so 2 18s.
Yeah, all 3 locks are broken.
And now let's look for those chemicals.
I say, when you open the lockers, you realize these were personnel lockers. It mainly just had people's like lab coats, journals, stuff like that.
I'll look at some of the journals, see if there's any sort of logs or anything
regarding
anything involving bugs or anything that would be similar to what we're currently dealing with.
Yeah, you won't find anything. This is the botany lab.
Mm.
And then Keshna, what are you doing?
Keshna's looking for chemicals or something that will work to help make at least one makeshift flamethrower.
Most stuff in here isn't flammable because again, botany lab, they don't want the plants catching fire. Anything else y'all do in the botany lab, or is that it?
I guess that's it because there wouldn't be any if there isn't anything else.
All right, we'll head to engineering next. So, what are you guys doing once you make it to engineering?
I'm following his lead and apologizing for the fact that I told him no and to stay.
when we made the agreement that we were going to start this relationship, we knew that sometimes the mission came first.
Yes. The only
What
thing
we
I'm
need-
worried about is the fact that there's a new person and we don't need them blabbing.
That's on the back burner of my mind at the moment. Right now, I'm trying to make sure we survive this.
Yeah, you and me both.
So, first thing we need is some form of propellant or accelerant.
Okay.
Then we
Just
need
tell
a
me-
device that could spray or disperse that propellant or accelerant.
Okay.
And
I will start looking around for some kind. I can speak English, I swear. Some kind of accelerant.
Yeah, I mean, it's an engineering lab. You can find chemicals, no problem. As to find pieces that actually make a working flamethrower, give me investigations.
Why do you always have to give me the one where I have only a +1 in it? Oh,
24.
look, I got a
24.
19.
I'll say, as you guys look at, I mean, you find like nozzles and stuff, but you don't see any way to really make a feasible flamethrower that could, besides like one where you have to literally like go ahead and coat a floor and then burn it, versus just pulling a trigger.
So we might have to construct something.
Yeah. Real quick, I want all y'all to give me intelligence checks.
I hate you.
$17.
Same.
9.
Okay. So, Vigo and James, y'all remember there's flamethrowers in the armory.
We were in the armory, and there was.
Yeah.
You said it was stripped.
Yeah,
There-
the
where's
weapons
the
y'all
only
would normally
M9s?
grab. Y'all were looking for your P90s and Montauk's. Well, Mossberg for Vigo, the rest of y'all P90s and Montauk.
And then we were looking for anything else, and you said it was all stripped bare.
Yeah, because y'all were looking for something quick.
To be fair, I was only looking for my screamer sticks. Make sure nobody touched my toys.
Again, y'all get my point.
Yeah. Have you guys checked the armory? Because again, I woke up, so I wouldn't have known.
Well, y'all are still in separate rooms yet. Y'all haven't reconvened yet, which, before doing that, let's head back to Brooke. So, Brooke, what are you doing while they're searching the rooms for stuff to help? I say, Brooke.
I'm looking for a way to download whatever that rhythm was that attracted them, like a USB, a stick or something, something to take that sound with us and plug it into another computer without having to search for it.
Yeah, well, I would say, didn't you send up the frequency in the message, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying, I could have sworn y'all said you sent the frequency up to the control room. Let them know, like, hey, this is what works.
Right, but we would send, it'd still be on this computer too, right?
No, I'm saying, well, it'd be on that computer, but if you told them what frequency, with how many people are on that level...
No. I think what they're getting at is to have that frequency to use in another computer or anything that we head over to next.
Yeah, I mean...
To attract the bugs to us, yeah.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Give me investigation.
17.
Yeah, you're able to find a thumb drive.
Okay. Like if we go to another floor...
Yeah.
And and there's a swarm and we want to attract them, we don't have to search for it. We can just plug it in, play. Okay.
Yeah, I
That's
see
what
you're
I've
going
been
for
doing.
now. I see what you're going for now.
Okay. So that's what I've been doing.
Okay. Yeah, and by the time you get down on the thumb drive, the others will return to the room.
Okay. What'd you find? Anything?
Nothing in botany, but question for you all: have you checked the armory for any sort of flamethrower devices?
No, we really didn't.
We checked for weapons.
So wouldn't common sense for bugs be looking for flamethrowers?
In our defense at the time, we didn't know what we were going up against.
We didn't know it was bugs.
Well, how
That's what
far?
we did.
Yes.
Hey, Sharifa, let's make a armory run together.
Okay. The rest of y'all, let's find aerosol cans. This is something that I don't know if y'all know about this, but on Earth, you can ignite a stream from an aerosol can and make a little mini flamethrower.
Yes, we would also need to find some sort of lighter as well. Host.
Yeah. So we'll look for that while they go to the back to the armory. You're muted, Kel.
I said it won't be hard to find aerosol cans.
Okay.
So who's all going to the armory? Sharifa, Keshna, and Vigo?
I thought I was going to stick with Brooke and Sergeant Valentine.
Okay, so just Sharifa and Keshna then. I'll go get flamethrowers.
Is it on this same hall floor level?
Nope. It was on the floor that y'all were on with the mess hall, which is the next one down.
Okay, so let's find some lighters and send some aerosol cans with them. It's better than sending them up there with nothing. There's got to be a lighter in here. I mean, they have Bunsen burners and stuff. There's got to be.
No, it takes you a while to find them because of all the foam.
Right.
But eventually you'll find lighters.
All right. And I don't know if they know how to do this. It's something they did on Earth, but I'll show them how it works.
Yeah.
Too bad we don't have cans of Aquanet.
Yeah.
All right. So if those two
all
are
right,
going
so
down to the next floor on their own, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm going. You told us there were personal lockers in there. Maybe they have aerosol cans in there. I'm going to gather all the aerosol cans we can.
Yeah, you guys already did that. Yeah, I already said you had no problem finding aerosol cans. I'm saying, while those two are going to the next floor on their own, what are the rest? What are the three of you who are on this floor still doing?
Let's.
You good there, Lisa?
She's thinking.
Nah, I think she froze.
Or froze.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, give her back.
Is there any other thing I can do on the computer as far as like maybe trying to establish active two-way communication or
no with the quarantine?
No.
Okay.
All right. So what were we saying, Lisa?
I'm back. I went away. Yep. I said, let's pull up the schematic again.
Okay.
What? I missed something?
No, I was saying okay, as in why you want to pull up the schematic? Like, what are you looking to do?
Because I want to have a game plan to go clear level by level.
Okay.
To start clearing these swarms.
Okay. Yeah.
Like from the bottom up or the top down. I don't know what to come up with a plan for that.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys pull schematics back up and you'll start going over that. And go ahead and give me, for those looking at schematics, I'll give you all options on how to do this. You gotta roll intelligence or wisdom if you're looking at the schematics.
Both the same. Okay.
Yep, same here. 16.
All right.
14.
Yeah. So Vigo, you have no idea how to tackle this, which makes sense. You're not a fighter, so you won't have tactical sense there. Now, did you roll intelligence or wisdom though, Banks?
I rolled intelligence.
Okay. So as you guys are all looking over it, it's mainly you and Captain Walker bouncing ideas off. You guys are going like, "Oh, we can do this or this because we're really smart." Ultimately, what you guys feel might be the best option is, excuse me, trying to lure them all into the mess hall so you can just burn them there. 'Cause that's the biggest space you can find.
From all the levels.
Uh-huh. Essentially, what looks like the best way that you guys think are going to do is all the affected levels you're going to open the maintenance shafts doors on, like the emergency shaft that y'all climbed through originally,
Right.
to give them access to the floor you're on, and then into the mess hall.
Okay. That's a good plan.
Yep.
Is there any sort of like boombox or anything in any of the rooms?
Um,
I will roll for it if I have to roll for it. That's fine.
I mean, nothing in the labs. Whether you have your own one in your own personal quarters or stuff like that.
Is my personal quarters on this floor,
Not
or
on this floor.
would it be? Which floor would it be on? The one up, a couple of floors up? Like how far are we talking?
2 floors down.
Okay, so.
So wait a minute. How is a boombox going to help us?
We can attach the flash drive to it to make the frequency go onto it, have it set as a timer, so that way it pulls all the bugs in.
He's trying to find the loudest way of playing the frequency.
Right. I just didn't realize you could connect a USB to a boombox, but that's awesome.
I mean,
Depends on which one you have, because
Well,
some of
actually-
the newer ones now.
well,
Do
this
we
one's
have
actually-
access to the MALP?
Hold on.
I don't think they would have had that back then, though.
No,
That's
but they
all
did
double
have
check.
MP3 players.
Yeah.
That's where I was going with, is because depending on which ones, most of them had.
Ooh. I know they've got a theater. What about speakers, portable speakers that we can hook up?
I was gonna say in 2007 boomboxes were some boomboxes that had USB support, so that is an option.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
That's where I was thinking, because I was thinking that would be the easiest choice on that one.
Yeah.
So then Rex would look at the group and just be like, if we were to go 2 floors down, I can acquire the boombox from this host's room, and we can use that to lure them to the mess hall.
Okay.
I would just need someone to come with me, so that way we can get down, because it's 2 floors down.
Okay. Vigo.
Are you okay by yourself?
Go with. There's nothing on this floor. I'm okay right now. Go with him and take the aerosol cans.
He's gonna holster the aerosol cans into his belt like weapons.
All right.
Okay, so he'll.
I'm trying not to do everything myself, y'all. I'm trying to let everybody have something
Yeah.
to do.
So seems like y'all have a game plan in place. So I think that's a good point for us to stop tonight.
No.
So we're gonna go ahead and go around and say who you are, who you play, and favorite part of the night. Let's just keep it easy. So we're gonna start off with our newest player, Binks.
Hello, everyone. Crimson Red Robin. I play James Valentine / Oodnut Rex. Favorite part was me coming in. Basically, you can find me here. YouTube, same thing, and yeah, do a whole bunch of different things.
All right, cool. Let's go ahead and go eeny, meeny, miny, Nick.
Hey everybody, my name is Nick. Tonight I played Vigo Sigmundson, the Viking scientist. You can find me on most socials under Professor Hexagon. Also, you can find me here every other Friday. You can find me on the Halfling Wizards channel every other Monday for Orlea Origins. And you can also find me there on every other Thursday for Reign of Vecna. As far as favorite things for tonight, I want to say it's probably the impromptu foam shower. That's a great. Honestly, this is kind of an on-brand introduction to the team.
Fair enough. All right, let's go to Stormy.
Muted.
I was gonna say he's not wrong. That is a great intro to Phoenix 5. Hey everybody, I'm Stormy. I play Sharifa. Favorite moment of the night. Let's see. Two actually. When the monkey wrench hit the engine. That is our new person. Don't take offense. Sharifa doesn't trust anybody until she spent some time with them.
Even more so if you're a host.
Yeah, she has issue with the gold. She's from Abydos. My second favorite was the impromptu shower because she was just sitting there like, this is not how I wanted this to go. We had a plan, and then crazy person closes the door after dragging bugs down here and then douses us in foam. Who is this person? But anyway, you can find me on most socials under Storm Ransom 2002. Here soon, actually starting this weekend, I'm going to be posting on TikTok and on Discord. I'm actually getting back into painting model horses again, so I've got a couple that are mid-stage that I'm going to start showing their stages as they get painted. That's me for now.
All right. Ooh, excuse me. B.
Hi, I'm B, Narcotic Viper on Twitch, Discord, TikTok. I play Keshna, the scout of the team. Actually, not tomorrow, but probably maybe Sunday, possibly if not Monday, I'll be streaming again. I had a couple favorite moments. One was the Binks' intro to the team. That was just a great intro. And two was finally getting to kill some bugs.
No, fair enough.
Yeah, so.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was done.
All right. And last but certainly not least, Lisa.
Hello, I'm Lisa. I play Captain Brickwalker MD. You can find me every Monday night on Halfling Wizards channel for either Wind Riders Aria with Kel or Olea Origins on opposite Mondays with Kel and Nick. And then every other Friday here for the Stargate campaign. My theatrical show is done in the dust. The set is being torn down not as we speak, but they started tearing it down today, so that's all done for a bit. Favorite moments? obviously introducing a new character was fun because I didn't have any clue, so that was fun. I am just so happy that I came up with a plan that actually uh, worked. The frequency thing. I was like, finally, finally something worked, and everybody had something to do, and that was my goal to let everybody have moments and assignments, and yay.
No, fair enough.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Is it Binks or how do you say it real slow?
You could just call me Binks. It's fine.
Binks? Okay. Welcome, Binks.
Yep. And again, I am Cal, also at the Celtic Wyvern King. You can find me here every other Wednesday for our Theros 5e campaign, The God's Challenge, as well as every other Friday for our Stargate campaign like tonight. You can find me every Monday over on Halfling Wizard Productions for Orlea Origins, which will be this upcoming Monday, or Windrise of Aria, which is on the opposite weeks. Ooh, excuse me. You can also find me every other Thursday for Reign of Vecna, which normally would take place next week, but we will not be playing next week because Thanksgiving. Nick, since I missed the last session, are we meeting 2 weeks after, or are we doing the next week as a makeup?
Yeah, we're doing 2 weeks after.
Okay. So you'll be able to catch me there in 3 weeks then. Because God, I missed out last time. I kind of hate it. I was hoping I'd be able to do Talk No Jutsu our way out of that fight. Oh well. Hey, I said I was hoping to. I didn't think it was going to work. Again, Redemption Paladin. I gotta try and at least talk before pulling my sword. Anyway. But if you like what you saw tonight, make sure to hit that follow button. We always appreciate when we get new follows, same with new subscriptions. And don't forget, you do get a free subscription every month through Twitch Prime, whether you use it on us or any of your favorite content creators. That is fine. I always like to let people know about that because some people don't always remember to use it. If you also want to support the channel, wrong button. We do have a merch store. We got channel-specific merch. We got game-specific merch, and we got all sorts of different stuff. 3 of my players here are actually sporting stuff from our games because all of them are using the Phoenix 5 pouch. And Lisa, is that the What Would Brooke Do shirt?
This is the we're unconventional, but we get the job done.
Oh, the A-Team shirt. That's right. But still, we got some cool stuff on there. And hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. If you subscribe, you get a discount. So, but we're gonna raid out, so make sure you stick around. No breath weapons unless you're using it to roast marshmallows. Those take time to recharge. So, but we will see you next time.